everyone, welcome to my quick little guide to planning in 5 minutes your IELTS Writing Part 2 task for the academic IELTS exam. So first of all then, when you're planning, you need to identify the type of question. So you need to understand whether the question is asking you for an opinion, or if it's a discussion question, or if the question is asking for advantages or disadvantages, or for you to, if it's to solve a problem or give a solution. Or if the question is a mixed question. So let's have a look at the example then. Some people think that children should be taught financial management at school. To what extent do you agree or disagree? So this is going to be an opinion question. So it's asking for your opinion, this question. To what extent do you agree or disagree? So that's the first step. Identify the type of question that you are looking at. Second of all, we need to highlight keywords. So in this question, let's have a look at the keywords. What words stand out to you? For example, so some people think that children should be taught financial management at school. To what extent do you agree or disagree? A few keywords then. Children. We're specifically talking about children in this question, not adults, not anyone else, not teachers, children being taught financial management. So financial management is another keyword. And where they are being taught financial management at school. So this is another key word. We need to remember that they're talking about learning financial management at school, not at colleges, not outside of school, it's in school. Okay, the next thing you should do when you are planning, quickly decide your viewpoint and the main argument. So when you identify your viewpoint and the main argument, the quicker you do this, the better it is for your planning, especially if you only have 5 minutes. So you need to decide if you agree or disagree. Do you think that children should be taught financial management in schools? Do you agree, yes, or disagree, no? So when you have decided your opinion, brainstorm 2 to 3 ideas for both sides of the argument. So you can do this by putting them in a table or just simply bullet pointing these notes down. So I've given a few examples here. For example, agree. Teaching financial management at school teaches budgeting and saving early. It also prepares children for real life skills. You know, on a day-to-day basis, we need to calculate our finances, when we grow up. We're more financially independent. When we finally get that independence, we need to make sure that we are taking care of our finances. Otherwise, you may find that you are struggling quite quickly or you are in debt. So we need to keep an eye on our financial situation. Disagree then. Why financial management should not be taught in schools. Some arguments could be that not all teachers are trained in it. So this is also going to cost a lot to retrain the teachers as well. That could be another point. It's not really something that everybody knows a lot about. So that's going to cost a lot of time and resources to train these teachers about financial management. Second of all, it could reduce the focus on essential subjects like maths or science because the teachers are concentrating on financial management more. this will reduce other lesson times as well. So there needs to be some kind of sacrifice. Or do the students stay longer as the school day increased? We don't know. So it could have terrible implications a terrible impact on the other essential subjects. Okay, the next thing then, we need to select and organize our ideas. So usually in an introduction, we paraphrase the question and state your position. For example, while teaching financial management can prepare children for adulthood, it should not compromise focus on core subjects. So what position does this show already? I feel it is a little bit negative. It's a little bit anti-learning financial management at school. It's saying on the one hand, it does prepare children for adulthood, but actually we shouldn't be sacrificing other core subjects. So if we are going with the disagreeing stance, the main body of our paragraphs then. So we could start with agree in the main body. One paragraph saying why we agree. Point 1, children learn budgeting and saving habits early. An example, for instance, learning to save pocket money can prevent overspending in adulthood. The second paragraph then, the second body of the essay should focus more on your opinion. So disagreeing. So we're going to have more points for disagreeing. We need to mention the lack of trained teachers for financial education, and the time spent on financial literacy could reduce focus on crucial subjects such as maths, science, English, etc. So always remembering to have more arguments that back up your opinion. So if you disagree, give more arguments that disagree with the question. If you agree, give more arguments that agree with the question, okay? It needs to be consistent. And in the conclusion then, we will summarize the position, restate the key points, and provide a balanced closing. For example, we could say something like, while financial management is important, schools should ensure it complements rather than replaces essential subjects. So that could be a nice little conclusion. So it's good to think about that in your plan. And last of all, in your plan, you should make sure that you spend 30 seconds or so adding supporting details. Jot down examples, facts, or reasons to support your ideas. So you should make sure that you're giving those examples. For example, an example for agreeing, real-life impact on financial literacy on adults. And then an example for disagreeing, case studies of schools that struggle to balance new curriculum additions as well. You could use those as an example. So I hope this has been helpful, this little guide for planning your Part 2 academic IELTS questions. I've had lots of requests for writing tips and writing help videos, so I will be posting more. Thank you so much for listening today, and I hope to hear from you soon. Please comment in the comments below if you have any questions or suggestions. Bye. Thank you.